Hey guys, I'm Kelly Schmidt, the Executive Director of the Illinois Green Industry Association, and now that you have survived one of the most stressful spring seasons in memory, I'd like to share my perspective of what occurred, just in case there are a few details that maybe you didn't know. The week of March 12th, I began communicating with my peers across the country based on what they were experiencing and the messages that we were already getting from Illinois government. We knew that our spring season was on the precipice of disaster. With help from American Hort, the Garden Center Group, and my peers across the country, we crafted very specific and pointed messaging to position our industry as essential from the outset. We had limited time available to remind state leaders and public health officials of the critical need for our businesses to remain operational, primarily due to the perishable nature of our products. This was a very coordinated effort that occurred at both the state and national level. In the early days, I worked with Scott Grams, Executive Director of the Illinois Landscape Contractors Association, to devise a battle plan based on the strength of our relationships with the agencies that regulate us, the legislators that we partner with, and with the governor's office. We were fortunate that from the first moments of the stay-at-home order being issued, both our growing operations and landscape professionals were declared essential. But unfortunately for our garden center and retail operations, the language was a little bit murky. Based on guidance that I received from our partners in the Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, we were told that we needed to live in that gray area for a couple of weeks while other public health matters played out. During that time, it was incredibly difficult to sit on our hands. Some of you remained open, some of you were forced to close. It was a very hard time. There was a lot of uncertainty. By April 7th, it became clear that deliberate action was needed. We asked each of you to mobilize by contacting state and local officials with specific messaging about the essential nature of our garden centers and greenhouses, and you did. We didn't realize at that time that it would take 2 weeks of constant calls and emails to help those leaders understand the ramifications of their actions related to both our independent garden centers and big box retailer. We prepared safety guidelines to demonstrate how we could give customers a safe shopping experience, just as grocery stores had been doing from the beginning. By April 23rd, we knew that our voices had been heard because new guidelines were released stating that retail, garden centers, and greenhouses could be open as essential business beginning May 1st. We won this battle because so many of you responded to our call in so many different parts of the state. Together, we made our voices heard. We won this battle because we responded as a united industry. Really important that you hear this story because so much of the work that we do as an association is behind the scenes. Work done with the agencies that regulate us and legislators and entities like the NFIB and Illinois Retail Merchants Association and the Farm Bureau. Those are all groups that helped us win this battle. This is the large part of the work that the association does for each one of you. But until we face a roadblock or a crisis even, it can be really hard to understand the true value of what an association can do for your business. I am so thankful for all of the stories of success that have come from this spring season that I've been hearing from all over this state, because we all came together and fought as an industry together. For me, you can't get any more job satisfaction than that.